This is a close-up overview of the NT Cutter A551P knife. It's considered a light-duty utility knife, so it falls in this category. The casing is yellow, and the front of the knife, because it's a multi-cartridge knife, is wider and is rounded. This makes it very easy to cut on objects, especially on vehicles. Simply extend the blade and retract it like a normal knife. Once your blade, in this case, gets down low, you simply extend it all the way and pull the blade out, retract it, and the new blade automatically clicks in. Once the cartridge is empty, on the back side of the knife you press this, pull it out, and then the cartridge that holds the blades slides out. It's on a spring loader, and this is the bottom side of the cartridge. So you want to put the blades on top of this spring-based cartridge holder. If you're using 30-degree blades, you want to use Olfa blades. The reason why is, on the back side of the NT Cutter blade, which is at the bottom, it's 30 degrees. The Olfa blade is cut off at the back, and this fits 5 blades into the cartridge. Once you have it properly set up and you have 5 blades, you simply slide it into the top of the cartridge by pushing down on that spring. Take the back side of your knife in order to push it fully into the cartridge. On each blade there's a hole, and it'll click into a holder at the back. Simply slide the cartridge back in, put this plastic piece back in to secure the cartridge in the knife, and then simply extend the blade. To snap off a blade, simply take off that holder again, and on the back side of the holder is a gap where you can stick your blade in and click the blade off. The old holders used to be gray, which made them difficult to find on concrete floors, so now they're yellow. And this is a good example of how easily the blades can be replaced by the multi-cartridge mechanism. One of the main standout features of the knife is not only is it a plastic holder, but the front is rounded and wide. In this case, this is a metal holder, it's thin, and it can jump out very easily and scratch the vehicle or body. With the NT Cutter A551P knife, you can literally push the knife against the edge that is being cut on, and it keeps the blade from jumping out and doesn't scratch the vehicle and or the film. It makes it for very safe cutting on vehicles. In this case, this is a fender. The blade is angled out and the edge of the knife is touching the object. Same case with this fender. So it makes it very easy to make technical cuts, especially around these areas around the lights. You can get precise symmetrical cuts, especially on chrome, which is very sensitive to scratching. With this holder, you can actually do technical cuts on vehicles that normally require knifeless tape or trimline tape. In this case, this is a 90-degree drop-off on a trunk, where the angle was cut on either side using the edge of the blade and the knife in conjunction to make a perfect overlap. The NT Cutter A551P knife is also very good at precision cutting. Once you extend the blade, the casing of the knife holds the blades very firmly, which allows installers to make very detailed cuts with confidence. And this is a great example of all the features coming together for the NT Cutter A551P knife. Precision cutting, and the body, because it's going alongside the matte film, doesn't scratch or damage because it's rounded and plastic. And a quick tip for the A551P knife is that if you're using 30-degree blades in particular, even though it looks like it's exposed far enough from the front of the knife to snap off the blade, if you look closely, the break between the next peg is actually still under the knife. So if you put pressure on it, it can crack this front section. So if you're using 30-degree blades, you want to make sure that the blade is extended out far enough, so click it one more, and then you can clearly see the next line, and then you can safely snap it off, and that creates long-term durability for the knife.